Guys, welcome back to the Booth 2K. Here we are. It's training camp. It just started. It's exciting. It's time for a new start. Can we put last year's playoff disaster behind us? We got to learn some lessons from last season. We got to do some things different, or they do, but we do too as fans. Because I became so unpleasant during that 49ers Cowboys game. There's no one here to join me today. These are my three friends, and that's it. So I got to be nicer. When somebody says it's okay, it's just a game, I don't need to flip out on them. You know, I need to be nice, calm. It's just a game. They're not paying me anything, but it's so dang hard to do, isn't it? You know, that's why you're here. We're all in that same boat. Passionate fans. You don't outgrow it. I'm proof of that. I got gray hair and I've got some missing hair there too. I hate to say, but it's the cost of doing business when you're a Cowboys fan, right? Especially these last 27, 28 years. Jerry Jones had his State of the Union address. It was, the same old thing. He feels better this year than he has in a long time, better than last year. I don't know where the confidence comes from. You know, it's just the same thing every year. At least he could say he speaks better and he's funnier than Brendan Schaub. So he's got that to hang his hat on. But, really, I'm concerned about regression on our defense. Because for years, we've had this thing where we're really good one season and we expect it to be good the next to continue. And, it doesn't. It just falls off. So I am concerned about that. Now, with Quinn in there as our defensive coordinator, I do feel a little better. But no matter what, it's still Jerry Jones' team, so it's a scary situation. Now, offense, I understand they're running some plays. They're trying to get CeeDee Lamb involved. He's going to be our number one receiver this season. So they're trying to find ways to get him open, different ways. Man, this is a problem going back since Terrell Owens. Back when Jason Garrett took over as offensive coordinator, we can't get our number one guys open. The last time we were able to do that was 88 Michael Irvin. And we remember how well that went. Even when they knew he was going to get the ball, man, he'd get it. Aikman would get it to him. So, but they figured out a way to do it then. And Michael wasn't going to be denied. That's the kind of fire we want to see from this team. Dak's going to have to maybe check out of some of these plays and just take over. We need an identity. What's going to be our identity? Last year we took whatever the teams gave us. So we didn't impose our will. It seems like we didn't have a game plan. It was just whatever was there. There was so many games we could have won. And then again, there's games we should have lost too. But we found a way to win. Thinking about that Patriots game. That was a really good win, but that may have been our last really, really good win of the season. Other than that, it was beating a bunch of ham and eggers. A bunch of tomato cans out there. We never got to really beat good teams. I understand our division's weak, and when you play a team like the Eagles twice a year, you're not playing good teams. I get it, but we're gonna have to figure out a way to do better. But I'm gonna put last year behind me, and I hope you can too. It's a fresh start. Dak's going to be more comfortable. He's a year away from that injury, over a year away from his injury. Lamb, he's not a rookie. I know he's going to be our featured receiver, but he's not a rookie. Zeke, he's tough as nails, but we need to see more Pollard. We've got to see more Pollard. And it escapes me right now, this kid they just got from the USFL, special returns guy. He looks pretty good. I've seen the highlights. He looks good. Maybe they could feature him in the offense. There's a lot of things they could do, but they need an identity. As I'm talking right now, I'm talking about so many different moving parts. Like, it's because they don't have an identity. We can't just say we're going to run the ball, we're going to run it and run it and run it. Well, we do that to teams that let us. And once they put up any kind of fight, we just get away from it. We get away from it. I know I don't play for the Cowboys, but they get away from it. But that's got to be established. They got to be physical. They had to learn something from the Niners. That team really gets physical. They're a tough team. And it kills me to say that, but that's just the truth of the matter. But I'm excited to see what's going to happen, what's going to develop over the training camp. We won't see much in preseason. We just need these guys to get comfortable, get some snaps, and let's pray there's no injuries, no training camp injuries. Those are gut wrenching. Those are terrible, especially for naturally our main guys. We don't want them getting hurt, but you hate to see these young guys get hurt and derail their whole NFL career just in a training camp. So we're praying for those guys. Hopefully there's no injuries on any team, but especially our Dallas Cowboys. It's just going to be interesting to see what happens the next couple of weeks. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I listen to the morning radio shows, the Ticket every morning, and they talk about it. They're out there. I wish I was there, not so much to see the Cowboys, just to get out of this freaking Texas heat. I've about had it with this weather, and over there they keep talking about how nice it is, 66, 70 degrees, and it's 106, 107 over here. So I'm ready for a break. So I know this training camp, it feels like football season's here, but the weather doesn't feel that way. I want to go outside and have a beer and listen to the radio, watch, listen to, sports talk. But we're just not there yet. But training camp's here, so we're getting this out of the way. It was the draft. Now it's the official training camp. So we're almost there, guys. Football season's just about back. And I'm happy. And whatever good happens, I'm going to appreciate. And I'm going to be a good boy this season. I'm going to promise that to my friends and family. Or else, these are going to be my only friends. Which is nothing against you guys. I love you guys too. But, it is nice to have people that can talk back. Talk to, have a conversation with every once in a while. I can't let the Cowboys make me go insane. No more talking about putting a bullet in my head and watching myself die. We're going to have a good season. Guys, let's keep an eye on what's going on out there in Oxnard, as Jerry says. And we're going to see you on down the line.